Welcome back. We are going to be working on the plaid portion of our Fireside Christmas blanket. I'm going to be using 3 different colors. You can use any 3 colors that you would like that create a plaid pattern. If you're wanting to go true buffalo check is red and black in a variety of reds and black. If you are going with any other color, it's going to be considered gingham. It's not wrong. It's just not buffalo plaid. So I'm going to be using black. I'm going to be using regular red. And I'm also going to be using cranberry for my 3 colors today. We are going to start with our 2 darkest colors. So get those in line and then I'll be right back. I just have to get myself set up and we'll get started on this section. Alrighty, I am going to be starting with the cranberry color. This is going to be my color number 1. Black is going to be my color number 2. The red is going to be my color number 3. So in any chain 3 corner, we are going to start with a chain 3. Then we are going to be putting a double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet into that same corner. Now we are setting up our color breaks for basically the entire rest of this section. So we're going to be very strategic about where we place our colors to begin with. Now we are going into the half double crochets, and don't forget that that is going to be a hidden stitch. So kind of pull your stitches over to the right a little bit, giving you space to work into that half double crochet and put a double in there. We are also now going to be changing over to color number 2. So join that. And from here, we're going to be double crocheting into the next 7. Now carry your color underneath, like drag it along with you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The reason we're doing that is because every time that we make a change over, we're going to want to have that yarn right there without having to make any cuts. The other suggestion I'm going to make to you is keep your colors separated. And make sure that you remember which side you're pulling them from. So I keep my red over here, my black over here. I'm going to pull from behind for the red, because if you do it this way, it'll keep everything from getting wound around each other and you won't have a nightmare in your hands. So we're going to be doing another 7 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So when I let this one go, I'm going to pull from underneath over here for my black and just change it over. Like I said, if you just keep them separated like that, the red is always going to come from like the back right side. The black is always going to come from the left back side. It just helps to avoid all of that. Anyway, so what we are going to do is repeat these repeat these changeovers every 7 stitches. When you get over to this side, you're going to have 1 stitch left. In that stitch, you're going to use your color number 1, and then our corners are going to have 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. But I'm not going to leave you with that on your own. I will come back and do the corner with you, and then I will let you finish this round. Alrighty, I've reached the other corner. So the corners are going to be worked with a double crochet. In the last stitch, put 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets in your corner. And then don't forget about the hidden half double crochet. Work into that and switch your colors. And yes, I carried the black all the way around because I don't want to have to cut off the colors on every single row, or every single corner, I should say. We will cut color number 2 when we get to the end of this round, just because it's awkward to carry it through the corner when you're switching rows. But go ahead and leave it attached completely through the whole side, the whole round, and then we will cut it at the end. Okay, I'm gonna let you finish this up. I'll see you at the end. Make sure you slip stitch to your first chain 3. All right, we're at the end of round 37, and make sure you have slip stitched to your chain 3. Now let's slip stitch our way over to the corner. And in this corner, we're going to chain 6, which is going to count for a double crochet plus a chain 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now watch your corners for this row and the next row. This row we did 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. This coming row, row 38 and row 39, are both going to be double crochet, chain 3 double crochet in the corner space. So just make sure that you pay really close attention to that so that you're not throwing too many stitches in, or it'll throw your count off. So we're going to be sticking to established color lines for the next 2 rows. So go ahead and double into the beginning 3, and don't close that off. And then also what I did is I snipped color 2 when I got over here, because it, like I said, it's awkward to carry it through the corner. So I'm going to reattach my color 2 here, and we'll just start them again, or I should say this again, this color. And like I said, we are just following the pre-established color lines all the way around. All right, so this row and the next row are very, very simple. They're the exact same colors. You're just going to be changing back and forth. On your corners, you're going to have double crochet, chain 3 double crochet. When you end this round, you will slip stitch to the 3rd chain, because that's where our double crochet is, and then you'll slip stitch into your corner and start again with a chain 6. If you're following along with the written instructions, it's all right there, but I'm letting you know ahead of time because I'm going to let you go ahead and finish up the next 2 rows because they're identical. All right, so I will be back after round 39. All right, round 39 has been completed, and I have joined with my 3rd chain of my chain 6, and I have cut it off. Now I'm going to rejoin. I'm going to go to one of my open corners. We're going to be using color 1 and color 3. So whatever your color 1, your color 3 were, that's where we're going to be starting. We're going to be starting, though, with joining our color 3 in to the corner. And we're going to be doing that with chain 3. And we're going to be going back to our 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet corner. So go ahead and put a double in there, chain 2, and 2 doubles in that corner. Now, once again, we're going to be sticking with our established color change lines. So even though this is a different color, we're going to be stopping right here and changing to another color for these 7, etc. all the way around. We're just going to be using 2 different colors. So go ahead and take this over to that next color, and then our, excuse me, our color 1 is going to be what we're going to change to. Okay, switching over to color 1 and do 7. Remember to continue carrying the yarn behind so you can make your color changes easy. All right, so since we have that going, continue all the way around. Your corners are going to be 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Otherwise, it's just changing back and forth between these 2 color palettes. I'm sorry, not palettes, but skeins. And then we're going to continue on for the next 2 rows, basically in this established pattern. But I'll come back at the end of this round and get the next round started with you, and then I'll let you go. All right, so we are moving on to the next round, and we are going to slip stitch over to the corner. So this is going to act exactly the same way as the last set of rows did. We are going to be doing the chain 6 with the double crochet in the corner, and then each of the corners is going to be a double crochet, a chain 3, and a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then obviously we're just going to continue on with the same color lines going around. Even though this is growing and going to be getting longer than the 7 double crochets that we are normally doing for our color breakdown, that's okay. The corners are going to be a little bit more of these stitches than the rest of the sides are. That's okay. I don't want to do any kind of color breaking on the corners just because it's too many color changes for me. If you decide to do that, that's up to you, but I would recommend just sticking with these colors because it'll make your life easier. Alrighty, so like I said, everything gets the double crochet and you change your colors according to the color lines. So when you get to the end of this round, slip stitch to the 3rd chain, and I will see you when we get back here for our next set of blocks. All right, starting round 42, we are slip stitched into the corner space and chain 3, and do a double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochets in that space. So go ahead, and now we're going to follow along color lines, changing as you come along each one. And I will see you over here at the chain 3 space. Make sure that you slip stitch to join, and then we will be switching colors again because we're going to start a new section of blocks after this row. All right, we are ready for round 43. You should have slip stitched to the 3rd chain of your chain 3 and gone ahead and cut off. I'm going to start on a fresh corner. And we are going to be going back to the original 2 colors that we used in the very beginning. So color 1 and color 2. We're going to be starting with color 1. And we will be, if I can find the end, we will be joining in the corner with a chain 6 this time. So it's going to be starting a little bit differently. And we're doing just that double crochet. Apparently I cannot count and talk at the same time. All right, so double crochet in that corner space. And now we're just sticking to our color lines, and you're going to do color 1, and then you're going to switch over to color 2 so that the black actually is on top of that burgundy again. And that's all there is to this round. So when you do your corners, it's double crochet, chain 3, double crochet. And when you get to the end of the round, slip stitch to the 3rd chain of your chain 6. And I'll be back here for the next row. All right, I've completed round 43 and I'm ready to start round 44. We're going to slip stitch into that chain 3 space and chain 3. We'll put another double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochets into that space. And now once again, just work along the color lines, changing back and forth between color 1 and color 2 that we have established here. When you get to your end, slip stitch to this first chain 3 and don't cut the color because we're going to do one more round. All right, round 45. We are on the last round of the plaid section. So we're going to slip stitch to the corner and chain 6 and double crochet. And then follow your color lines all the way around to that last side and slip stitch to the 3rd chain of your chain 6. Have your ivory close by because we're going to finish this off with a ribbon. I guess you're going to call it like a lace section to the ribbon. We're going to do this again. So have your ivory when you're done with this, and we'll start on that right away. All right, we are done with our plaid section. Very pretty, proud of you guys. And we are going to be starting on the lace edge for the plaid. So grab your lace color, your off-white, your ivory, whatever you're using. And we're going to join in any corner chain 3 space with a chain 1. We'll single, and we're going to chain 3 in this time and single in that space, that corner space. All right, now this is a nice simple round. We're just going to be single crocheting in every stitch going around. And I know that I haven't really been bringing up row counts, but make sure that you have 107 stitches per side on this one before moving on. Is going to matter for our count on the next round. All right. And I will be back as soon as I finish this. Make sure you slip stitch to the first single crochet. And corners are single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. All right, let's move on to round 47. We're going to slip stitch into our corner, chain 1, single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet in that corner. Then we're going to single crochet into 2, and then begins our repeat going across 21 times. We're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to single into 3. Chain 4, skip 2, and single into 3. All right, so when you get over to the other corner, I will come back, we'll finish the corner together, and then you can finish up this round. All right, if you're at the corner, you should be right up against that chain 3 corner space. You should have landed there. If not, you need to go back and check and make sure that you didn't skip any stitches incorrectly. Sometimes we skip too many underneath. Sometimes we crochet too many single crochets in between. I do it all the time. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up. All right, so moving right along, we are going to single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet in the corner. Once again, we go back to singling in 2, and then our repeat going across, chain 4, skip 2, single crochet in 3. Alrighty, I know you can do it. Go ahead and finish up this round, slip stitch into the first single crochet that we made, and I'll be back here for round 48. Okay, we are ready to do round 48. This is the last round for the lace edge for the plaid, and then we will be changing over to another pine section, so make sure that you have your brown ready to go. Alrighty, slip stitch to the corner and chain 5. Alrighty, we're going to half double crochet into the corner, and then I'm sorry, I've got my yarn stuck, and then we're going to half double crochet into 2. We're skipping, this is where our repeat's going to start. Skipping 1, singling 4 single crochets into the chain 4 space, 2, 3, and 4, skipping 1, and half double crocheting into the next. So we've done this a few times. I feel like this is something that you're going to just intuitively pick up. Just make sure that you half double crochet, chain 3, half double crochet in each corner. Remember, there's 4 single crochets in each of the chain 4 spaces. You're skipping a single crochet on either side of that chain space and putting a half double crochet in between. And then when you get over here, you're going to, of course, skip this one, and you're going to half double crochet into this one. That completes the repeat over here. So when you get to right before the corner, you'll make sure that you half double crochet in the last two, then do your half double, chain 3, half double, and start over again. Alrighty, so I will see you at the end of this. Make sure that you slip stitch to the second chain of your chain 5. That will complete this round. And then we are going to change over to brown. So get this done. I'll see you in just a minute. All right, 48 is complete. Make sure that you slip stitched to the second chain from your original chain 5, because that's where your half double crochet is. You can go ahead and cut off your white, and I will see you in the next section for pine. We are going to be starting with brown and using our 2 greens once again. So get those out and I'll see you.